Assalamu alaikum, welcome to Nasir Soft. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can basically create the dynamic input fields or some form data based on the value of the selector. Okay, so this is my project, and inside this project, basically, I have created a kitchen management system. Okay, and if you create on this button, that is create a new project, okay, a model is showing, and inside the model the first field is name of the project. Here you can write the name of the project, and based on this selector value, that is number of participant. For example, if the participant is one, then here you can see that the participant one name and email input fields will be showing with the dynamic its name and id and its name and id. Okay, if it is the value is 2, then 2 fields will be showing. If the value is, for example, 7, the 7 fields will be showing. So this is how you can basically add the dynamic input fields in the form based on some selector value or based on some inputs. Okay, so this is basically I will show it to you in today video. Okay, so let's have a code. Let's see the look on the code of this. Okay, and for example, uh, if the value is 1, here you can see that the 1 is showing. Okay, and if I click on the cancel, the model will be basically hide. And if I press on the add button, then obviously, and this is the okay, if I click on add, here you can see that the dynamic error message is also showing by using the ajax. Okay, so this is basically in PHP Laravel. So I will show it to you. Let's look on the code. So this is basically my okay, this one. Okay, so this is basically the uh, blade or basically in the file. Okay, of where they create the models and something more. Obviously, this is my huge project, so therefore I can't share the file. So, but I can copy and paste this specific portion of the code in the video description or video description link. Okay, you can check it later. So I explain it to you. So this is basically the button of create a project. This one. Okay, sorry, this one. Okay, and press on this. Basically, it going here. This model will pop up. Inside the model, there are many things. There is a form, and inside the form, the first one is the name of the project. As you see, this one. Okay, this field, and then the selector values. Okay, and basically this is the options number of participants. Okay, of the selectors. If I explain it this. Okay, and the values 1, 2, 3, and so on. And whenever the selector, I have give a selector unique ID. Okay, this is the number of participants selector. And when someone click on this, okay, so okay, so here this is basically the error message field. When from the Ajax the error comes, then I display it. Okay, and this is basically the very important. The div, I name it participant main div. Okay, so when someone change the value of a selector, for example, if the value is changed to 2, if the value is changed to 1, then based on the Jquery, here inside this div, that is participant main div, I append the for example, this specific dynamic field. Okay, that will be 1 or 2 or 3 based on that selector value. Okay, so let's look on the Jquery. Okay, so this is basically the Jquery code. Here, this is the selector. If the selector is changed, okay, inside the document ready, then first of all I get the value, okay, and then the specific div, that is the participant main div. I if it's contains some element, I make it empty, and through the while loop of its specific number of participant value. For example, if the value is 2, the loop value will be 2, and the basically the iteration will be 2. If the value of the selector is 1, the iteration will be 1. Okay, inside this loop see that this is the group field. Okay, okay, this is the group field. For example, I start the div by the field. Okay, I show it to you. For example, if I go here and go to the inspect, here you can see that, okay, if I click on this, and here is this, okay, here you can see that the each individual inside the participant main there is a field, okay, the parent is field set, then the row, then the 6lg, then the option, and then the field name, okay. So similarly the parent is group field, okay, so I make it a field set, then inside this I add a legend with it dynamic, that is participant 1 2 or 3, then the main row, then the sixth row, then the option, and inside this is the label, and this is the name and input fields, okay. So when I append it, I show it to you. It's very simple. Inside, first of all, I append, okay, the main row, I append the row 6 value. For example, uh, the main row is this one, okay, then the option value. So basically for each parent there is a child, okay, and the main parent, okay, when all our data, for example this data is appended, okay, the main row, okay, inside the main, for example row, I append the row 6, inside the row 6 I append the option, inside the option I append the label name. So basically this creates a tree based structure. This will be the parent, its child will be this, its child will be this, its child will be this, like that, okay. I append it in final, for example this, the parent field is group field, and inside the group field I append all these row data, okay, that is the parent inside this one, and the parent is now being child of this group field, and the group field is being child on this specific, for example, okay, so this is, so the inside the field set I append all this data. So this is the beauty of jQuery, okay, and obviously for each individual field set basically the iteration will be repeated, okay. So when I submit the form, then based on this ajax, okay, so basically inside the ajax I submit the form, okay, and when the value is succeeded, I show the success value, that is project added successfully, and if the error comes, then uh, basically this error, I show it the response on the specific span value, okay. Let's look on the controller, okay. So when you go to the controller here, first of all, here you can see that the code is very simple. This is for the validation. Okay, after the validation, here based on the selector value, okay, I show this basically the specific name value, okay, and the email value, and after that I save it inside the database. Okay, so this is for just for a bird's eye view idea how you can basically create the dynamic content. So in the video description link I will paste some code of this, okay. For just you can find this the help according to this code. So hope this video will help you a lot. If you have any question regarding to this topic, you can just go to the video description link, and inside my website, that is nasirsoft.com, you can ask any questions or by directly message me inside the nasirsoft.com message section. Don't forget to subscribe my channel for more informative videos. Stay blessed, have a nice day.